What up YouTube, we are back, another movie review thing. This is The Northman. This is a film that I really wanted to watch ever since I sat in the cinema to see, and I saw the trailer before a film, I don't know what, I think it was Morbius. Before Morbius started, I watched the trailer for this thing, and this thing looked amazing. It looked absolutely great, and I was like, I can't wait to see this. And I went to Cineworld, and I was like looking for The Northman. I saw like some reviews about people watching this film, and I was like, when is this going to be released at my cinema? Then I realised my local cinema didn't even have Morbius there, and I was like, oh, come on, what the hell is going on? So I didn't want to be going to a different cinema outside the town to watch this film, and then now I finally got to watch it, which was good. I have to admit, I really enjoyed this film. This movie was amazing. You know what, you sir, hats off to you. Okay, you are great. So this is, if you're not familiar with this actor, he plays, I've known him from a few things. Most famously was the True Blood series. He was great on that. Also you get to see Nicole Kidman, so she's actually the mother of him. And then Ethan Hawke is the father as well in this. I'm seeing a lot of Ethan Hawke these days because I watched Moon Knight. He's in that as well. So here he's back again as well, much older person in this particular thing as well. And then there's some other actors. So basically it all centers around him. So he's a young little boy, he's the prince, he's the son of the king, and one day the king's brother decides, or his uncle kills his dad, and he says, you know what, I'm going to avenge him. So the son basically says, no, I'm going to go out on my revenge. The uncle tries to kill the son, and the son attacks one of the pursuers, and he gets away, you know, and he goes, I'll vow to come back and get my revenge. So yeah, what happens is the boy's mother is kidnapped by the uncle. The uncle has a relationship with the mother. I don't want to spoil too much about the film, but good story, really enjoyed it. And the ending, the payoff was great. I mean, I'm really into I love, in terms of like shows on TV, you know, I have to say, Vikings, love the show. And again, new Assassin's Creed as well. It's all about Valhalla. Everything's like more sort of like, you know, Vikings and stuff as well, which I love Viking sort of stuff as well. And this was just great. So love how it's based, and I really enjoyed it, and it was a good watch. Good action scenes, good acting. I would have actually, one thing I didn't understand. This is really weird. So during this entire thing, to get his revenge on the other people, he decides to dismember certain individuals and pose them like some sort of like Hannibal Lecter sort of like serial killer-esque sort of weird torture thing, which I didn't understand. I understand you're trying to like scare these people, you know, trying to be the nightmare or be the wolf basically in regards what they call him. But I didn't really understand the whole wolf thing as well. So that was really weird. That's the only downside. But I have to admit, the story was great. He looks absolutely jacked. So this is him when he's older. You can see the way he looks. He looks like some savage. He is basically a savage. I think they're called like the berserkers. Yes. So he's basically part of a crew which, you know, these people send in, and they're called berserkers. So there's like really skilled, highly trained warriors that just they go berserk and they kill a bunch of people. And it looks the part. She's the love interest in this entire thing. So she's a slave. He has a little love interest thing going on with her as well. You know how his kingship will never end. Well, you know, his bloodline passes on to him, and then he will pass on his bloodline as well. You know, really good. I mean, action, everything basically was great. I really enjoyed it, and I want to see more of this sort of stuff. I mean, if you're out there, if you like the whole Viking sort of stuff, is really cool. But yeah, it's got some big names. That's a Valkyrie. That basically is a scene where she's screaming. Anyway, this has been The Northman. So yeah, if you're into these sort of films, you'll definitely enjoy it. If you're into like sort of Game of Thrones, Viking sort of stuff, this is great. It's got a rating at 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb. I mean, I'm going to give it an 8 because it was a great film. Anyway, this has been Ace. This has been my quick little Northman review. Yeah, more of these to come. See you next time. Ace out.